everybody, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jada and I go by the mintsimmer. If you're a returning watcher, hi pookies. So in today's video, we are just going to be looking at some new mods that I just recently put in my game and wanted to showcase for you guys. It's a pretty random assortment of mods today that I'm going to be showcasing. These are just some cool ones that I found recently that I put in my game and are definitely mods to just help with realism. Y'all know I love some realism, so yeah, it's a few random ones, but we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so the first mod that we're going to be talking about is a override. This is a flower arrangement override. This is by Simkatu. So I'm going to come over here to my little table and I'll make an arrangement. So as you can see, this overrides the vase that the flowers are in for the arrangement. And it just makes it look a little bit nicer. It's a really simple override, but just a small little thing you could add into your game to enhance just the way everything looks. And look how pretty that looks. It looks absolutely gorgeous once it's done. So yeah, this is a little nice override. Again, this is just a flower arrangement override by Simkatu. Alright, so the next mod that I'm going to be talking about is another override by the same creator, Simkatu. I love all of their overrides. They've been really coming out with some really awesome ones lately. But they have this new one, and it is a computer screen override. So it pretty much just takes over what's showing on your computer when your Sims are like doing things. So I'm going to have my Sim just do something random. Let's take a look. I don't know, what can we do? We can just chat. So as you can see, the computer screen has been replaced with just like a cute little wallpaper, and it just looks a little bit nicer. It doesn't have like the base games and stuff. So it's a very small override as well, but I feel like it just helps with making your game look really nice. It also overrides the funny videos and some of the other interactions that you have on the computer. So yeah, it's really nice and intricate, and yeah, it's just a cute little override. I feel like it just, I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. It's really cute. But again, this is the computer screen override by the same creator, Simkatu. Alright, so our next mod that we're going to be talking about is the love language mod, and this is by Sasha's Space. This mod is so cool. It allows you to set a love language for your Sim, and then they will have wants and needs based on that love language. Once you have the mod in your game, you go to your reward store that you can find like in your aspiration tab, and that's where your that's where your love languages will be. So as you can see, I've already kind of set it up a little bit. I gave myself the words of affirmation and the acts of service love languages because those are mine in real life. So I gave those to myself. And then for my pookie, I gave him the physical touch love language. So as you can see, for him, he has some wants that he wants to tickle me from being a physical touch Sim. Your giggles are everything to me. And then the want will give you directions on how exactly to fulfill that need or want for your Sim. And then on mine as well, I do have some that I pinned. I want to call my partner to a meal from being an active service Sim. And then I also want to give a heartfelt compliment from being a words of affirmation Sim. And as you see, he got his want fulfilled. So very sweet mod. This mod can definitely help a lot with building like relationship dynamics and just giving another layer to your Sims and their personality types, who they are just as people, and yeah, what they want and need in a relationship. So alright, so the next mod that I'm going to be talking about is I just want to preface, this is an outdated mod. It's fairly old. I've been using it in my Let's Play The Rue quite a bit, and it's really helped kind of like give my characters a little bit more personality and like give them, just make them feel a little bit more lived in. And I just wanted to share it with you guys because a couple of you have asked about it, so I just wanted to talk about it here and link it for you guys. But this mod I'm about to talk about is the Plum Phone mod, and this is the definitive version. This is by Arnie, and they made this mod years ago. I think like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So it hasn't been updated in a very long time. I personally don't have too many issues with it. I did want to talk about it because I've put it in my game and it doesn't lag my game or make it, you know. If you go to your phone, you do have the Plum Phone menu, and then you can open up your apps menu. And as you can see, there's like a huge selection of apps that you can do. And there's telephone, camera, messages, photo library. It's pretty much just like if your sim had an iPhone, and it kind of just helps with making your game feel a little bit more modern, a little bit more lived in. The reason why I really wanted this mod is because of Simstagram. I really like the Simstagram feature on here. I think that it's really cool and immersive. So you can use Simstagram as you would in real life. So the next mod that I want to mention is kind of in the same realm as just like a social media, kind of like just updating your phone, more interactions when it comes to like just being on socials with your Sims. This is the Immersive Social Bunny mod, and it's the most recent update. So this is by Plum. So it completely overhauls Social Bunny for you, and it gives you way more interactions, way more just actions in general. So I'm gonna open Social Bunny. As you can see, mine is really not that poppin', but it's fine. So as you can see, when you open your Social Bunny, you'll have more interactions, usually relating to things that your Sims have recently done. So for instance, just watched a movie, just watched 2 movies. I had my first kiss in the game, make a random post. You can post about your first promotion. So that's really cool too. It's just very immersive. So let's post about my first promotion. We'll talk about the career that I'm currently into. That's another mod that we're talking about today. But as you can see, you could post about your first promotion. It'll be a happy narrative. And boom, you'll make the post. So it says, floating on cloud 9, I've been promoted. So very fun, very immersive. And then let's post about the boring movie, and it'll be a sad narrative. Definitely not what I expected from that movie. So it's just a little extra something. You can, if you want to, combine Social Bunny and Simstagram, kind of use them synonymously. I feel like that could make for some really fun gameplay, because Social Bunny, you know, is kind of whatever. But with this updated mod, I feel like it just adds a little extra something for you to create more relationships, more drama, more fun, and more realism into your game. All right, you guys, so this next mod is specifically for all of my Prego babies, all my Prego simmies. This is such a freaking cute mod, and it is the Pregnancy Selfie Override, and this is by Simwit Shan. And there's 6 different poses that you can put into your game, and you can mix and match for what you want into your game. But it completely overrides the selfie. So if your sim is pregnant, it will show, and it's just, it is so freaking nice. So as you could see, I did cheat myself to be pregnant, and I'm going to go to my camera and then obviously take a selfie. So the selfie poses are in the relaxed and the thoughtful pose categories. So let me move it a little bit. Takes a few to get to them, but as you can see, how cute is that? Like, oh my gosh. And this one, you can see like you're kind of looking down at the baby. And this is my favorite one. Like, this one ate down. Like, it's just giving. I don't know. It's very, very cute. And then if you go to your thoughtful category, there's 3 more poses there. So let's find them. So this one is like really nice. You're like just thinking about the baby. This one is cute. Kind of looking back at it a little bit. You know what I mean? And this one is also one of my favorites. I feel like it's just beautiful. So I'm getting ready to bring back my Let's Play where my sim is pregnant. And I can't wait to use this just throughout the phases of her pregnancy. It's going to be so nice. All right, so the next mod that I'm going to talk about, it needs its own segment because it's a pretty big mod and it's really intricate and detailed. It is an active career mod, so this is the fashion designer mod. This is by Dainty Simmer, and they really went off with this mod, okay? Because there's so much that you can do. It's so interactive, and yeah, it's just really awesome. So, and like I had mentioned, it is an active career, so as you can see, I already kind of set up some stuff just so we weren't doing it on the video, but I did join the career and I did promote myself just so we could see more interactions. But you will start at level 1, which is fashion intern, and then you can work your way all the way up to senior designer, which is level 5. And yeah, right now I'm an assistant fashion designer, so I have work in 2 hours from 9 to 5. So I'm going to be going to work today. There is a new lot type, which is called Lux Legacy, and that is where you want to set your workspace up with. just so your Sims can go there for an active workday. So this part I'll be testing out for the first time, so we'll see how everything kind of goes. But first things first, in your phone, you are going to have a fashion designer menu, and there's a few options here. So you can subscribe to a fashion magazine. So as you can see, I've already subscribed to a few. There's Vogue, Elle, Bazaar, and InStyle. So I'll just subscribe to InStyle just for demonstration purposes. But I believe these come in the mail, so I think they should be coming in today through your mailbox. So for my sim, we're back in that phone menu. There's a few options that just aren't available right at this moment. It is early in the morning. It's about 8 a.m. But you can go to a fashion show or watch a fashion show on the weekends from 5 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can call suppliers. You can call the warehouse. And there's a Met Gala as well that you can watch on the weekends. So that's really, really fun. There's also this fashion designer dashboard through the phone. There's a lot of options here for you also in the dashboard, but it does depend on the level of career you're at. And also your skill for the actual fashion designer skill set that comes with the mod. So it's super, super detailed and very intricate. And yeah, I'm actually going to be using this in my Let's Play soon, so I'm really excited about it. But styling services, so I do have to reach fashion designer level 3 to offer styling services to clients. There's fashion show challenges. You can search for an agency. You can work with fashion brands, and that will give you money, fame, and reputation. Once you sign up with an agency, you can work with them and do like the modeling and fashion agency clients. That part, the model part of this mod, I'm going to be using a lot in my Let's Play. So I'm super excited about it. You can also socialize with celebrities and then take inspirational trips. So as you do see, they're grayed out because I just am not at a certain level yet in the career and with my skills, but once you get there, you'll get more options and you'll be able to do more work, as you move up the ladder. So right now with my work kind of tab here, in order for me to get a promotion, I have to attend a fashion show 3 separate times, host a fashion show, and then reach level 5 of the fashion designer skill. So that will take me from level 3 of the career to level 4 once I have all of these done. And my ideal mood would be confident, just, so you're confident getting through the day. And yeah, we're going to go straight to the active work day, and I will see y'all there. All right, so I made it to the active workday. I just put down a random fashion studio lot that I found on the gallery, but I'll have that in the description if you're interested. But yeah, no, we're here and we're ready to get our day started. So my workday ends at 5. I have 3 tasks. I have to practice my speech, research patterns on the computer, and then call suppliers using my phone. If you go to a computer and then you go to like career interactions, you are going to have a menu as you see, and it says fashion designer. So there's a lot of options actually that you can do on the computer, which is super fun. You can contact clients. You can do training for fashion designing. I think that helps with your skill set. You can create a Lux Legacy social media profile, schedule meetings, research patterns, order fabrics, research fashion challenges, like really, really cool stuff. But since my task is calling to research patterns, that's what we're gonna do. And the workday did spawn some random townies. They look absolutely crazy, but they did spawn. So they spawned interns, a PR manager. So this is the PR manager here. This is an intern. Also, the active workday spawned 2 clients to be here. But I'm going to research patterns. And look, you guys, the override of the computer screen is there also for this interaction. So that's really cute. Okay, so it says that floral patterns are characterized by designs inspired by various flowers and foliage. This information could include different types of floral motifs, such as roses, daisies, or tropical blooms, as well as variations in scale, color, and arrangement, which is so, like, I don't know. I feel like this mod is really, really cool. So what I'm also going to do is just call a supplier and show you guys how that part works. So that's in the phone. So, it says that I can't call a supplier right now, but I can call the warehouse. So I'm just going to do that. because this is just for demonstration purposes. But I feel like if you just made a bunch of Sims and had them all join the career, I'm sure it'll spawn all of your Sims. Do you know what I mean? And you guys can all work together and stuff to be little fashion students, fashion designers, and then you can get models too. Like, okay, and so I did get a buff from that. So it says it's a happy buff. It says mission accomplished from calling the warehouse. After a positive conversation with the warehouse, Jada is riding the wave of creative collaboration and efficiency. The exchange was filled with constructive ideas, smooth communication, and a shared passion for bringing fashion dreams to life. So that is really cool. Since my level of career is a little bit on the lower end, there's not that many interactions that I have, but like I mentioned with the mod, when you move up in levels, you're going to have a lot more things to do, which is so cool and realistic, and it could be really fun for gameplay, realism, and yeah, just for your Sims to have a very cool modern career. So the first mod that we're talking about to enhance your world is a Billboard Override, and this is by Kiki W, and it's for Samai Shuno. It is a assortment of different luxury brands, and it gives your city just a very upscale, bourgeois feel. Yes, and it looks absolutely amazing. All the billboards look great. We have different perfumes, different makeup, luxury, fashion, clothing brands, a great assortment of billboards, and they look absolutely stunning in your world. So yes, I'll have this link below, of course. And then the next mod is actually another Billboard Override, and this is one that I've made recently. This is for Delo Valley though. So it's kind of the same idea. There's different luxury brands. I made this specifically for my Let's Play the Westbrooks, just for like storytelling and world building. But I did want to share this with you guys also because I thought it was cool. So this will also be on my Patreon for download. And yeah, it is also just an assortment of brands. And there's also a little bit of character lore included in this override. As you can see, I have the Delo Valley Vipers, and those are going to be new characters in the Westbrooks. So this will be for download on the Patreon. And lastly, we have this beautiful San Sequoia override, and it's to override the bridge. This is by Alarion. And it turns the bridge from kind of like that beigey color to red to represent the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. This is such a beautiful mod, and I feel like it just enhances your world of San Sequoia. And I can't wait to use this on my next Let's Play too. Alright, so the next two mods that I want to talk about are just for Create a Sim. They're very simple. And they're both by Large Tater Tots. She does have a new Create a Sim background, and I love this one. It's giving me summer vibes. This is the coastal Create a Sim background. I just thought it was really cute, so I put it in my game. And the next mod of hers is just a very, very, very simple Create a Sim organizer, but it's just the thumbnails for it that makes it look really, really nice. Like, they're just very minimal, and I just think it looks really, really nice. Of course, it's going to help you categorize your accessories, your tattoos, makeup, you know, just everything in your Create a Sim. It helps put them into categories so you kind of know how to mix and match. But yes, it's just the thumbnail looks really, really nice. It's just black and white, very, very simplistic, and yeah, nice on the eyes. The next thing I want to talk about is just a simple main menu override. I've been obsessed with these, like, seriously. But Sims World made two different categories of overrides, and they're all just so, so pretty. Right now, I do have her Studio Ghibli override in my game, and on her Patreon, she does have a huge list of a bunch of different backgrounds that you could pick and choose from. I chose this one from The Wind Rises. It looks really, really pretty in my game. This is not going to be compatible with Cinematically's refresh main menu. So if you do have that in your game currently, you'll have to take it out and replace it with this one, just so it shows up. But yeah, this is what I'm using right now for my UI, and I just feel like it looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, you guys, so that is going to conclude today's mods video. It was pretty chill, not too much, but I just wanted to share these with you, and I hope you enjoyed the video and found some new mods to put in your game. Let me know what you guys think about them in the comments, or if you just want to talk or chat, anything. My comments are always open. My DMs are always open. And yeah, my pookies. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It really does mean the world to me when you guys do that. And yeah, if you are new, go ahead and stay a while. Check me out. I have Let's Plays here and a few other mods videos also if you haven't seen them. But yeah, you guys, I'm done yapping, y'all. I'm not saying no more. You guys have a great rest of your day, week, night, whenever you come across this video. Mwah! I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next one.